Hello and welcome to Callum Connect's Micro Podcast. Our guest today is Anu Verma. Anu is a trauma recovery and relationship expert who empowers people to understand how trauma shapes their self-worth, identity, and relationships, and how to break the cycle.
So one of the biggest hurdles that I faced was running an online education platform for almost 5 years and reaching a point where I knew that it had actually run its course, but I couldn't admit that to myself for a very long time. As a leader, you get attached to a thing that you built and it becomes part of your identity. So when the model stopped working the way it used to, my first instinct wasn't to change it. It was to push harder, to work longer hours and to try to fix it and throw more energy at something that fundamentally needed a different decision rather than more effort. The hurdle wasn't really the business problem, it was me. It was the fact that my self-worth had gotten so tangled up with this thing that I'd created that letting go of it felt like letting go of a part of myself. So what helped me handle it was actually stepping back and asking a question that I'd ask a client, which was, if this wasn't yours, if you were advising someone else, what would you tell them to do? And the answer was obvious. It was to sell it, to close that chapter and to move into something that actually fits who you are now, not who you were 2 decades ago. So I sold the platform. And so the key learning for me was this, that leadership isn't just about pushing through difficulty. Sometimes it's about recognizing when persistence has become avoidance. We talk a lot about resilience and grit, but there's an equally important skill that gets far less airtime, which is knowing when to stop. The other learning, and this one I like to bring into everything that I do now, is that the story we tell ourselves about who we are can become a cage if we're not careful. I had to separate who I am from what I built. So once I did that, the decision became clear, and honestly, it was liberating rather than devastating. So that experience shapes how I lead now. I check in regularly. Am I making this decision because it's right or because I'm emotionally attached to the outcome? So that one question has saved me a lot of time and a lot of energy.
If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to find more inspiring information about entrepreneurs around the world doing incredible things, make your way to enterprisezone.cc.